They were talking about people who self-term, whatever, come back, and I was like, Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to my channel. My name is Erica. It's been a minute because I haven't been posting in a long time, but today is super exciting for me to post because I am currently in Florida again and I'm doing my second Disney college program, which I didn't think I would ever do again. So this is really exciting for me, and I'm just excited to share with you guys how I got back here, because I never thought I was coming back. And yeah, as most of you may know, or if you've seen that terrible video that I still have up on my channel for no good reason, I did self-term my last program, which means that I quit basically. So I did a full program from January to May, and then I extended, which was supposed to be until July, but I ended up leaving early around the middle of June. I was super nervous about self-terming, just in case I did want to come back to the company, but at that point I was like, I'm probably not going to come back. But I was really nervous about self-terming because no one really had made any, videos. I was trying to look and no one had like any advice to give me. They were like, if you self-term, well, I knew I was going to be on probation for 6 months. So there's a probation for, like I said, 6 months. Once you quit, you can't work for any part of the Walt Disney Company for 6 months after you self-term. I was like super nervous just in case I wanted to come back here, but I didn't think I was gonna, because like I did self-term and I had a couple good reasons for doing that, but I didn't think I was ever gonna come back. So I was like, it's fine. This year, around the time, right before applications were about to drop, I was starting to think about it, because I have a gap semester right now between graduating undergrad and hopefully going to vet school in Florida, fingers crossed. Hopefully. I shouldn't even say that, because what if I don't get in? So I was like, all right, I guess I'll just apply and see what happens. If I get in, then I'll start thinking about it, but I was like, they probably won't even accept me because I self-termed, so I'm not even sure. So I applied, I did my application, and then I got a web-based interview like 5 minutes after I submitted my application. I was like, oh, okay, so maybe I have a chance. So then I did the web-based interview, obviously, like almost immediately, and I got a phone interview, and I was like, oh my goodness, like I'm gonna end up back in Florida again. When I was on my phone interview, the interviewer was the same interviewer that I had previously, like for my first college program, and I remembered her because I guess I just like remember those things, but I remembered her, and I was like, hi, like, do you remember me? I think you had me for your last interview. She's like, oh yeah, like I see you on here. It's always nice to have people like come back. And she asked me about like my last program, like a ton of questions about my last program. She's asking me, because if you guys know, I worked in Animal Kingdom in the start, and then I transferred to Epcot for my second half. So she asked me about Epcot first, and I was like, oh, well, I actually did most of my program in Animal Kingdom. She's like, oh, so she was like talking to me about that, and it basically, she never even mentioned anything about me self-terming, like not even a mention. So I was like, okay, like maybe I got a chance. First wave of acceptances go out and I get accepted. So I was like, oh my goodness, like I can't even believe this was happening. At the time I was like, I'm not sure if I should go back. Like I'd have to again leave my job, leave my hometown, which is a struggle for me just because like I'm a home person. So I was like leaving my friends, just like leaving everyone behind again to move back to Florida for 5 months. But it took me a little while to decide. I think we had, because you get your acceptance, then you have like a week or so to decide. That was like the most stressful week ever. I was freaking out for the entirety of that week, and I finally decided that I should just suck it up and do it. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. I met a roommate on the Facebook page, because now you're only allowed to link with one roommate compared to my last program when you were allowed to link with as many, basically. So last program I linked with 5, this one I can only link with 1. So when we came in, we were like super nervous about our rooming situation. We didn't really know what was going to happen, but there is hope if you self-term and you want to come back. Like yeah, a couple days ago I was at my friend's Hannah's house, her apartment, because Hannah is currently here as well. If you remember her from my last program, kind of just assuming that you watch my videos, but if you didn't, Hannah's my old roommate from 2018. She's here again. But I was at her apartment, and like they were talking about people who self-term, whatever, come back, and I was like, that's me. I'm kind of really excited to be here. My role this time is attractions in Dino Land, and I'm also taking an animal nutrition course while I'm here, so that'll be super fun and good for school and things. Currently, I'm living in Chatham Square in a 2-bedroom, 6-person, which is not what we wanted, but it's fine. I have great roommates, living the dream again. But yeah, so I just did 2 days of training. I have my assessment for attractions on Friday, tomorrow, and I'm just like super excited to be back here. There's still some people from my last program who are still here, and like I'm trying to get in touch with all of them because like it's just crazy that I'm here, and I might even be staying like after, like if I go to school. So my top school is University of Florida, where I want to go to school for vet school, and if I get into vet school there, like please, fingers crossed, if I get into vet school there, I could, you know, go seasonal here, or like I just want to like, I'm hoping that I get to stay here for a little bit longer than 5 months, but we'll see. I hope you guys are still into watching YouTube videos, because I'm going to be making them again and documenting my second program, and I hope this one's going to be super different than my last one, not because my last one was bad or anything, but because I really want a different experience this time. So yeah, Maddie, old roommate, also, if you watch those vlogs, she's coming back. She's moving in on February 3rd, so that's super exciting. So she'll be here as well. And I know a lot of people are coming to visit, so I'm just so excited. And I'm so happy to be back here, even though, you know, I self-turned. It's whatever. But I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on what was going on with my life, and that I'm back, and that my videos will be starting up again. If you have any questions about like self-terming or anything like that, I'd be happy to answer them. Like I said, I was really nervous about the whole process about coming back if I wanted to, but we're here. So everything's good, life is good. I'm super excited to do Disney Part 2, and I hope you guys will continue to stick around, and I'll see you in my next videos. Bye!
This is many adventures of Erica, coming to you from the happiest place in America. Animal Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood, Magic Kingdom. You know I'm a traveler. Every day we're chilling with new Disney characters.